What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. Today we have Team of the Week. Just came out, I want to say about 50 minutes ago. And today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at the Masters. We're going to have a little conversation around what we think and go from there. I already did the solos, so we're going to go ahead and open this pack, see what we get. We're hoping to get some sort of an elite, and then we'll probably rip a few packs. We'll see what happens. So we got a Wes Horton, and what I wanted to do was talk about the Masters. So the Masters came out. It looks like it was an Emmanuel Sanders and Miles Jack. So if we go ahead and we look at these players, there's some conversation. I know on Twitter they came out early this morning. It showed who the Masters were. It looked like people were upset. Some people wanted Aaron Rodgers to get it. Other people were expecting like an Alvin Kamara. On the defensive side, they were looking at Khalil Mack or Von Miller. So it looks like Miles Jack and Emmanuel Sanders got the Masters cards, which if you really think about it, makes sense. It would be kind of weird for them to give Aaron Rodgers a Master when he already has an 89 overall card, or even like a Von Miller or Khalil Mack. I believe they have 88s. So to only have them go up 1 or 2 points doesn't make sense. Miles Jack did have a good game with that interception, and so did Emmanuel Sanders. So let's go ahead and take a look at who goes into the set and roughly how much it's going to cost. So it looks like Randall Cobb got a Team of the Week. His card is going down. When I first looked at it, it was about 100,000. It's now at 75,000. So I'm not going to go through all the cards, but I'll go through the main cards. So here we have Randall Cobb, 86 speed, 82 jumping, 88 catching, and stats aren't really that great. So, you know, this is going to be a card. It's just good that he got a card. I think that he comes back this year better than last year. TJ Watt got a card. Now, this guy had an amazing game. He could have actually gotten the hero set, in my opinion. He had a great game. So it's good to see that he is getting a card. Let's take a look at his stats. He has 79 speed, 82 block shed, 87 finesse move, and 76 play recognition. So for a right outside linebacker, not too bad for an 85. We are going to look at what his zone looks like. It's pretty cool that he's getting a name for himself, being the brother of J.J. Watt. It's kind of cool that he's putting in work. So 73 zone coverage, 69 man. Looks like it's going to be more of a rushing route outside linebacker. Then we also had Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic got a card. This guy played lights out. If you watch football, listen, I'm happy for him. He lit it up. Card isn't very good. He's going for about 40,000, which someone just bought. And then let's look at the last 84, which is a Denzel Ward. Now, this is pretty cool because if you did the Rookie Premier set, he got a card. He has 90 speed, 78 zone coverage, 83 man. So these are the elites that go into the set. It looks like this set's going to cost you a little over 300,000 to do. So is it worth it? I'm not sure. What's interesting is I'm actually looking for a right outside linebacker. If we look at my team, I actually do not have one. What I wanted to do was, we'll look at that in a second. I wanted to show you this Denzel Ward already. He's already showed up in my binder. So I did the Rookie Premier set. Let's take a look at his stats. At maxed out lockdown, he has 86 man, 81 zone, 90 speed, 70 play recognition, along with an 85 press. If he continues to ball out and play the way that he did, this guy is going to have some good cards, and you will be very proud to have done his Rookie Premier set. So this card is a card that you could already throw up in your lineup as cornerback 4, but that 90 speed is game-changing. So within this, you know, Madden 19, it's not like zones work the way that they used to with 91 zone. I'm noticing that speed plays more of a factor than anything. So this is a viable card. If you went no money spent, this is a good card to have. That's why he's going for so much. I believe he's going for like 80,000 when all the other cards are going for about 75, and Fitzmagic is going for about 40K. So this is a pretty cool card to have. I'm glad that I did it. But what do you think? so far, I think that it's okay. I mean, you could have, I would have personally liked Alvin Kamara to have gotten it. Even a Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas has an 86 overall, and I believe Alvin Kamara has an 85. I honestly think that would have been a better choice. EA has its way of doing things. One of the things that I will say going forward, when you are preparing for Team of the Week, I would highly encourage that you look up players that did well in the middle of the day and at the end of the day, and possibly stock up on some of their power ups. Now, I didn't necessarily go and buy any. I did get this Khalil Mack. I know that many people thought Khalil Mack was going to get it. I know that yesterday this card was going for 20,000 and this morning it was going for 15,000. As you can see, a lot of people invested in him, and then the price went down. Now, I also did pull this. Let's find it. I did get a Miles Jack. So this card shot up. So this card, obviously, because he got it this morning, it was at 40,000. It's gone down to 14,000. So if you buy these cards for 2,000 and you stock up on them, you could always make some money once somebody gets. Now again, the only thing is if you don't guess right, you're going to be left with a few on your, on hand. But is it that bad of an investment if you buy them for 2,000 each? Even if you have to sell them back, but if you hit, for example, if you bought a bunch of Miles Jacks for 2,000, you're easily making 12,000 profit off of each of them. So, again, we may get Miles Jack. I'm not sure. I'll let you see my team in a second. We're going to go ahead and open a few packs to see what we get. These packs are never really good. They're unless you pull an elite, you're really not going to make out because these cards don't go for very much. Like we didn't even get a high gold, and this 78 goes for probably about 4,000 coins. So we probably lost about 10,000 coins. So unless it's a player that you really, really like, I don't recommend getting the bundle or even opening a lot of these packs. I suggest waiting a day or two and allowing the prices to drop. Be patient. Be patient with doing these because if you spend all your money now, as you can see, we just spent close to 40,000 coins and we didn't make anything. We didn't even get a high gold. So again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may buy this card at some point. Let me show you what I'm doing. I currently don't have a right outside linebacker. And as a matter of fact, like the video, subscribe. I'm going to start a new series called Who Should You Get? And I'm going to go through a lot of the positions. For example, I already did one that I'll be uploading later today called Who Should You Get at Strong Safety? And I talked about the different options that you have, and we go with tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 options because the reality is not everyone is going to be able to afford, Diamond Adrian Amos. So if you're on a budget, what are your options? So for me, right now, I'm in that predicament. Which outside linebacker do I get? I do not have one. As you see, I am playing Zach Brown out of position, which this card is actually pretty good. If you look at his stats, I value speed and coverage more than I value rushing the passer. For my scheme, if you look at his card, he has 82 speed, 92 block shed, 92 play rec, 84 block shed, and 90 tackle. So this is a guy that I see later on getting some sort of a card, and you can put secure tackler on him. So he actually fares well for zone coverage purposes. I believe his zone is pretty high, but I honestly, when I look at the card and I even look at the master, this card is kind of comparable. So Miles Jack, is he worth it? That's to be determined. So, I may get him because I like his speed. I think he goes up to an 85 speed. But again, I'll be putting out a series called Who Should You Get? And I'll be going through, left outside linebacker, middle linebacker. And we're going to be talking about, top tier option, mid tier option. And, so tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That way, if you need a budget player, if you have some coins and you want to spend a good amount, and then who the top players are. So keep an eye out for that. Again, the cards look okay. They're not that great. We'll look at them real quick, and then we'll end this thing. he looks decent. He looks like speed. Like if you want speed, Miles Jack is going to be good. If you rush the passer more and you run more of like a 3-4, then Ryan Kerrigan's going to be good if you like rushing them. Me again, I like coverage, so he may be good for my scheme. Here you go, Emmanuel Sanders, 89 speed, 88 route running deep. He also has 91 route running. So when you compare him to my receivers, Jerry Rice, he doesn't compare. T.Y. Hilton, he doesn't compare. He compares more to like a Julio, better speed, better catching, short route running is better. So this card looks decent and could really use a roster spot on most squads. Now let's look at this Miles Jack. It looks like a lot of people bought him already. Um, 84 speed, Cam Dowder to go to 85, 81 block shed, and the one of the most important stats for me is what does his zone coverage look like? So zone 83, man 77, which is very good. And let's take a look at his catching. Tackle 88, which is very good. Catching 72, awareness 88. So this is a good card. It is a good card. Play rec with lockdown. It'll go up to a 90. So these are the masters. This is Team of the Week 1. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing. Again, if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell notification as I'll be putting more stuff out. I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you have good luck pulling some packs, and I hope you make money off this promo. Remember, you could always snipe the auction house. Until next time, this is Mutt Rock. Peace. I'm out.